very fine Tuesday afternoon tidbit for you guys. We're going to keep this short and sweet, but we're going to shock you. You know, we all know that real estate's gone crazy here, but unless you put it into perspective with the real numbers, sometimes you don't see how crazy our market's gone. So
it's kind of a whole new category of buyers in Central Oregon and Bend.
Yeah, well, there's a whole new category of buyers, and there's also a category that's completely disappeared. So we'll get into that really briefly. So we looked at the stats a little bit and have some numbers for you. So over the last 12 months, just in Bend, there's been 341 home sales of $1 million or more, which obviously that number in and of itself sounds like a lot, but what does that really mean? Well, if you go back just 1 year previous, so from July of 2020 to August of 2019, there were only 132 sales of $1 million or more. And if you go back not very much further, Matt, just to 2015, there were only 46 sales in Bend of $1 million or more, and today we're at 341. But wow. It even gets crazier than that, as you found.
Yeah, I mean, you can just kind of feel it. I mean, we've been talking about the little lull in the market, but the demand for luxury and what I'm going to talk about, what I would call ultra luxury market, is really strong here right now. Typically, a house that was $3 million plus in Bend would take years to sell.
2+ years, yeah, at least.
Yeah, it'd be very unique. But in the past 12 months, what was the number I said, Grant?
28.
Well, yes. Yeah. In the past 12 months, in the past year, there's been 28 sales just in the Bend area over $3 million. In the year prior to that, there were 7.
Yeah. So 400% increase.
Yes.
In 1 year. And all those numbers are consistent with what we're telling you.
And I would think just like you went back to 15, 14, I think if we went back there, we'd probably see that number be 0 or 1 in the 3 million plus category.
It would have to be. 1 would be the high there. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you look at homes at $250,000 or less. Well, if you go back to that 2015 time, again, we're talking 6 years ago, there were over 500 sales in Bend that were under $250,000. Today, in the last 12 months, 0 home sales. So that buyer has completely disappeared.
Oh, no. I think that those buyers are out there. The product's not out there for them.
The product's not out there for them. But anyway, so this is a short and sweet one, you guys, but we just wanted to give you the real numbers, and I think it's even more mind-blowing than just the feel that we have of how this market has gone. So
yeah, and as we see these premier West Side developments being built out, I mean, I think those luxury numbers are only going to go up for the 1 million, 3 million, and plus sales in the Tanagers and Westgates and Tree Farm, and it's wild.
And for those of you keeping score, a couple weeks ago, I put Matt on the spot, asked him when the median price was going to hit $1 million in Bend. I believe he said 2027, and I said 2024. And so we'll have to revisit that. But based on the trends we're seeing here, I like my chances.
Yeah, I'd say you probably have the better odds at this point. But only time will tell.
That's right. Okay, you guys.
Enjoy your Tuesday.
See you next
Reach
week.
out to us with any questions. See you next week. Hey, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Our handles are shown here on the screen, and you can always find our contact information or more about us on www.buysellbend.com. Thanks.